We have YouTube up now, so I'm adjusting so that we could be on both places. So we have Facebook Live, Instagram, and YouTube all up and running. So please, again, if you need more information or you want to share my information with someone else, please go to www.mckameyforjudge.com. That is the website. If you would like to contribute to the campaign, and that you can go to that website to make a donation. You can also go to that website to enter your information so that you can volunteer with the campaign. Always need people to make phone calls, to hold signs, and just get the word out. So all help is invited and encouraged, and we appreciate it. If you all have upcoming homeowners meetings, a meeting with your civic organizations or your fraternity sororities, if it's a virtual meeting, I would love to be invited. If you all could spare 5 or 10 minutes just so that I can introduce myself to your members and so that they can get to know me. Now, I'm not sure if we have any questions because I'm answering questions. I'm going to turn to my crew here. That is family who are working diligently to keep me on task, and ask if they have any questions that have popped up on the screen or anything else that we should be looking at. This Saturday, I am trying to go to all 3 locations. I know I will have some volunteers at each location, but I personally will be trying to make it to each location here in Newton and the 2 in Walton County. So I will definitely be out and about this Saturday. If you'd like to come out and help me, let me know. You can send me an email. My email is mckameyforjudge@gmail.com. I'd love to get you on the schedule to help.
Another question. What should we tell our friends when they ask why they should vote for you?
Okay, you should tell your friends that she is dedicated to public service and that Shavita McCamey has a heart for this community. I was born and raised here in the Alcovy Circuit. My parents, Walter and Olivia, to make sure that we are active in our community and to serve. I've been practicing for more than 20 years. I've done civil and criminal litigation, as well as I know how to manage a large caseload. I know how to efficiently manage a courtroom. I've worked in some very large circuits as a district attorney, and I've owned my own practice. And so I am committed to running an efficient courtroom, a courtroom that definitely follows the law, and it treats people with respect and dignity when they come before the courtroom.
I'm not sure if they heard the question.
Okay, the question was, when you talk to your friends, why should you tell them to vote for me? So that was the question that I was just answering. And again, if they want to speak with me directly, definitely please give them my website and my email address. I'll be happy to speak with them so that they can get to know me personally.
Another question. How can you help the counties you will serve?
Okay. I can help the counties that I serve by helping to restore and to maintain the integrity of the court system. From campaigning and even before that, people felt as though when they came to court, they were not heard or listened to. And so I want to restore and build the trust in our court systems represents you. So as far as helping the county, that is how I want to help improve our county, as well as inform the county as to laws and things of that nature. Anytime there is a way that we can help our community to be informed, I definitely want to be a part of that.
Another question.
Okay.
What sets you apart from other candidates?
Okay. What from this community? I was born and raised where I want to live. I love my community. I love our small town feel. I love that, we know each other, that we help each other, that we support each other. And I want to be able to serve my community at the highest level that my profession allows and do just that, to make sure that our justice system, that it supports our community, is fair, and that it treats people with dignity and respect, and that they know that when they come before the court, they're going to get a fair shake. They're going to be heard, and that they know that the law will be followed, and it will be followed fairly across the board. Okay. Nala or Nolan, do you all have any questions on your platforms, either Instagram or YouTube? Okay. Marcellus, do you have anything else as far as Facebook is concerned?
Let them know I've been putting the I put the address for the rec center. I put the address for I put the address for Walton County.
The platforms, you should be able to see both the administration center or administration building, and if you are in Walton, Highway 81. Okay, I have a question.
Yes, our appellate courts have noted that extremely long periods of time it often takes to get a ruling on a motion for trial in a criminal case. What are your thoughts? How do you plan to handle?
Well, my plan to, let me repeat the question in case people did not hear it. The appellate courts, which are the Court of Appeals and the Supreme Court of Georgia, have noted that it takes a long time to get rulings from the Superior Court on motions for new trial. I understand that every file that comes before me represents a person and a person's life. So it is my goal, it is my plan, it is my commitment to you all that I will not hold any ruling for long periods of time. I am a big proponent in scheduling orders, and if I'm going to hold people accountable to those scheduling orders, making sure that they meet the deadlines, I'm going to hold myself to the same standard. And it will not be months on end before a decision is made on any motion, including motions for new trial. So my answer to that question is that I will attack it head on and make sure that I'm not holding cases and holding people's lives at bay while they wait for a decision. So I will definitely be committed to making timely decisions on all motions.
I got one. How will your experience as a prosecutor benefit you in this position?
Okay. The question is, how will my experience as a prosecutor benefit me in this position? Number one, criminal trials and criminal matters are 50% of what the Superior Court does. So in and of itself, I am ready to handle that caseload, half the caseload of the Superior Court. It also gave me the opportunity to communicate and work with people of all different economic backgrounds. That is a skill and a necessity if you're going to be on the bench, because people will come across your caseload, or people will come before you from all walks of life, and you need to be able to communicate with all those people, and I can, and I have. Additionally, being a prosecutor has taught me, of course, the rules of evidence and, just being in trial and thinking on your feet. But it has also taught me how to manage a large caseload. When I worked in Fulton and DeKalb, we had hundreds of cases on our calendars that we had to prepare and be ready to present to the court. And so I believe that definitely will help me as far as managing the caseloads that come before the Superior Courts here in the Alcovy Circuit, and making sure that those cases move efficiently through the system. Currently, I'm the Chief Assistant District Attorney in the Henry County District Attorney's Office. And so management of people, I've been able to learn, as well as budgets. And so I've learned all that from being a prosecutor.
Where can voters go to obtain more information about Shavita McCamey and her campaign?
Okay. The question was, where can you go to find out more information about Shavita McCamey and my campaign? The website is McCameyforJudge.com. I invite you all to visit it, as well as you can always send me an email if you have a specific question. That email is McCameyforJudge@gmail.com. I always have to tell people, as a judicial candidate, the judicial canons along those lines. So of course, if you email me and ask, are you pro-life, pro-choice, anything in the media right now, or anything political, can you choose a candidate for this position or that position? I will not answer those questions because that is against the rules. But any other question, if you just want to know something about me, where I go to church, or who I'm married to, what organizations I'm in, you can find that on my website, and you can also just email me.
Where do you obtain signs and other campaign items?
Okay. Where do you obtain signs and other campaign items? Again, you can email me, and I'll be happy to either meet you or deliver signs to you. Or if you want some of the flyers or anything like that, or buttons, I have buttons for you. Just send me an email. Again, that email address is mckameyforjudge@gmail.com. Or you can go onto my website, mckameyforjudge.com, and sign up in the volunteer section, and send me an email that way, and to request either a sign or other things for the campaign. And again, I appreciate all help.
Another question.
Mhm.
Do you have any experience with accountability courts, and do you support them in your circuit?
Okay. The question is, do I have any experience with accountability courts, and do I support them in my circuit? The answer is yes, I do have experience with accountability courts, but I have specifically worked with accountability courts as the prosecutor for our office. I do support accountability courts. And accountability courts, let me just, for those that don't know, that includes drug court, resource court. Some people have termed it mental health court, and veteran. These are courts that allow people with either substance abuse problem cases adjudicated in a different way, so that they can get the help that they need, so that they can continue to be law-abiding citizens and productive citizens in our community. So I definitely support these programs. I understand that it is not a fit for every crime. Our violent crimes are not candidates for those courts, but for those that it does fit, it is very beneficial. And hopefully reunite families. We can make them productive members of society, but it also saves us money. It costs less to put a person through accountability court than it does to house them in one of our state prisons. So that definitely saves us money on the county and the state side, as well as if we can rebuild this person and make them productive members of society. Now we have another member in our society that is not hurting us. They're not stealing from us, but they are adding to our community. Whether it's tax dollars, whether it's community service, whatever it may be, they have the opportunity to make our community better. So I do support them, and understand that they should be used where we can use them. And I appreciate these questions. Thank you.
It says if there's a second wave of pandemic later this year, how will you address it
Okay.
with your staff?
Okay. The question was, and I believe it may have gotten cut off. I understand how sometimes our fingers go a little faster than our minds do, but it's a question concerning our current pandemic. And if there's a second wave, how will I address that as judge? At least that's what I believe the question is. So if I'm incorrect, please retype it, send it again. But what we have learned from the pandemic thus far is that we can do a lot of things in the court system, still conduct hearings and get a lot of the business of the courts done. So if there is a second wave and we have to go back to either the shelter in place or, more restrictive conditions, then that is how we will attack it. We will definitely utilize the resources that we have, the internet and apps or software that supports that, so that we can get the business of the court done. Well, I understand that many of us are headed off to Bible study now. I do appreciate the opportunity to address you and answer any questions that you may have. Again, my website is mckameyforjudge.com. You can go there to get information. My email is mckameyforjudge@gmail.com. Again, if you have any questions or you want to volunteer, you can go to either the email or the website. As well as for contributions, you can go to the website to make a contribution or to donate to the campaign. No amount is too small. If you want to send $20, we will definitely use it to make sure that the community gets our message out. So you can on the website. You can also contribute at Cash App, and my Cash App is $McCamey for Judge, as well as email.com. So again, I do appreciate all your time, and I look forward to serving you as Superior Court Judge. Remember to get out and vote. Thank you.